this drill starts lying down on your side, and you're going to have either a med ball or a foam roller, or your foot on the ground. This is if you have a lot of pinching in your hip and a kind of limited hip range of motion. I would use this. I'm going to do it with the foam roller because it's kind of a nice option for me. Lying on your side, I want to find the outside of my hip bone and the outside of my knee, the bony spot, both onto the ground here. My leg will just be out in front of me a little bit, resting on the foam roller. You can have something under your head for your pillow if you like. Now I'm going to keep a soft knee. I'm going to keep those bony spots on this bottom side as I just think pull this leg back towards me across the foam roller. I'm not trying to lift it off a ton right away. Just thinking pull back towards me, roll back onto those bony spots. So as I get here, all I feel is a nice glute stretch, and I feel my groin kind of turn on this top leg. I'm going to hold there and then reach back forward. And you can mess in any way you want with angle. So as I get up here, I get a little bit more pinchy in my hip, so I need to lower down a little bit. If I straighten my knee too much, I can't really access my hip as much. I just get like a big hamstring stretch. So we're really going to get like glutes. So you can kind of try to find the right combination for you as far as leg height, amount of knee bend. And we're just rolling back and forth on those bony spots. I'm letting my rib cage and my shoulders kind of roll with me as I go. And again, right there, I get a nice glute stretch right in my back pocket. I'm just going to pause there. And as I'm getting good at this pausing, I'm going to pause and I'm going to try to lift off without rolling away from that position, without losing that glute. There, I feel a lot of glute working. I come back down, roll back forward, pull back. Right there, I feel that working. Glute down. Good. And again, if it's pretty uncomfortable pinchy-wise, you feel like you can't access that position without getting some pinching in your hip or some low back discomfort, usually that just means you don't have access to that much motion yet. You just need to elevate your leg more onto something like this. So this will get me farther away from the ground so my leg isn't coming across my body as much. And I would do the same thing. Find the outer hip bone outside of my knee, play with how much knee bend I have, the height of my leg, and I'd do the same idea. I'd just be pulling back the same thing, trying to like roll backwards, keeping contact with those bony spots. And right there, I get a little bit of a glute stretch, feel some groin working, same idea.